Hello and welcome back to Gimmickast, where we met you are our little PogChamp. That's weird, that's weird. That sounded better in my head.
It's just because you got called a HogChamp on your birthday.
Okay, yeah, first things first, I'm 20. Whoopie-doo-dah. No, yeah, so anyway, context to that. Pretty much, I kept bothering my friend John to call me his little PogChamp for my birthday. He kept saying no. And then one of our female friends called Chewy, the one who actually did my new avatar, actually, so go check her out, her Twitter, and commission her. It should be her. It's pinned on my Twitter. So yeah. But then she was like, "You know what, Zane? You're my little PogChamp." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice, but it didn't come from John, so it's not as gratifying."
It's not as gratifying.
I mean, yeah, she called me her little PogChamp, but I want John to say it.
You're dead set on John saying it.
Yep, but you know, I have to ask for my 21st. I did ask, would you say it to me as my final request on my deathbed? And he's like, are you sure you want that to be your final request? I'm like, yeah. I mean, unless you want my final request to be throw me in a ditch.
I want to be burnt on a pyre. I don't know about you.
Yeah. So anyway, I need to play this video now. Just because I feel like I need to just do it now. I got it here. Yeah.
Fine. I guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here.
It's so cringe.
Fine,
Oh no!
I
Stop
guess
it!
you are my
Stop!
little PogChamp.
Stop it! You.
It's on a loop.
Because it's a Twitter. It's like because Twitter. It's like if it's shorter than 10 seconds, it will loop it. Oh my god, it's so cringe, but also like, oh my god, it's like the boost of adrenaline you need, but it's cringe at the same time. So
Yeah. It's that weird internet gem.
yeah, and I've been loving seeing all the parody memes of it. Like there's one with TF2. So pretty much the scout gets spaded and like, oh yeah, and then the spy just goes backstabs him.
I saw one where it was like they had Peter Griffin in it, but the funny thing it was like fine, you're my little PogChamp, switched around, Peter Griffin goes in for the punch, and they're just over the top. Thought has been
Pogs.
Pogs.
Pogs. We'll talk about poggers later, but anyway. We have to talk about fossil support.
A few pieces of fossil support too. Do you want to bang out all the fossil stuff first?
Well, first things first, I'm not into gilfs. And second of all, I can't believe I said that. Yeah.
Wait, gilfs?
Yeah, like, because you said you want to bang out some fossils. I'm like, well, first things first, I'm not into gilfs. So...
I see. Alright, that's my poor choice of words.
And second of all, I'm actually allergic to this, because I'm...
You're allergic to shellfish.
No, I'm allergic to bullshit. No, anyway.
Oh, well...
So, anyway, I haven't even read this card, so that joke is probably...
No, I mean, yeah, I think that joke is pretty bad, because you do want to read this, because I have read this before.
When this card is normal signed, you can change this card to defense position and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Wow, that is GX error! That's...
Yes, but keep going.
If this card is sent to the graveyard by effect or destroyed by battle, add one level 8 rock monster from your deck to hand, or if your Force of Fusion is in your graveyard, special summon it from your deck instead. Do they have any level 8 rock fusions in their deck? Like,
they require you to play a level 8 rock for the fusion, one of the fusions.
I mean, that effect's not
so this
bad.
This pretty much is just a... I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the biggest one.
So in fact, it says just sent to the graveyard by effect. It can be any effect. You can pop it yourself. So that's why he brings in... I can't believe I'm about to say this. Draco Engine.
What you can also do is... there can only be one. No, they can only be one. Monster Gate, and... What's it called? Reasoning can pop this off as well. Which means you can mill into your fossil fusion on top of this.
Yikes.
Which is actually really good.
I need... Okay, I'm looking at level 8 rocks now. Let's see, you got Valkyrie on the Magnet Warrior, Berserker on the Electro Magnet Warrior, Primerio Con Great. Oh! Oh my god! You won't believe it, Ethan.
It's Block Dragon.
It can summon the Despair Your Anus.
It can? It can? Hang on.
Because your anus... was like...
Uranus is a level 8 rock monster, yeah.
Well, can I just point out that I'm just turned 20. Ethan was 20 last month, and we're still laughing at the Despair Your Anus.
We're immature, we're children.
Oh,
Move
yeah.
on.
Despair Your Anus. Let's see, there's Primeval Manstrong. Why is there all these Primeval cards?
Because they're all, level 8 Earth types.
Okay, and then...
But also we have Gaia Plate, which is the main one.
Boo! Boo! Despair Your Anus.
No, the reason why Gaia is the main one is because it actually has a special summoning condition, so if it's added to hand, you can special summon.
But the Despair Your Anus!
I know.
Your
I know.
anus!
Oh, here we go. Fossil Dragon, Skelgorus, and Skull King all use, Oh, and, the new Convoy one all use, 7 or higher rock types.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh wow, it can summon Exod, Master of the Guard. Nice. We can...
Yeah, I see why they did this. There's not a lot of level 7
I
rock
can't
types.
Oh wait,
So that's why
wait,
they
we
did.
can summon the Iron Hammer, the Giant. You can actually play bullshit D.Ds that are even actually D.Ds.
Yeah.
Play Zexal D.Ds and kill yourself afterwards, because yeah, you probably would. I'm surprised we have 2 cards called Prime Mineral. I'm wondering if that's an archetype in any way.
No, I think it might have been one of those. Because remember how they have the mechs? They're all those mech monsters where they're not really supported as an archetype, but they're still an archetype. No, there's only the 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, one of them can't even be normal summoned. It has to be special summoned by card fed. So use Shell Knight to summon Congrate.
Why would you do that?
If a monster is sent from your opponent's hand to the deck or the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand in face down defense position. If this card is flipped face up, target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy them. And then Man Strong lets you... It's a fucking artifact.
Yes, it is.
You recording?
Yes, I am.
Yes, we are recording. Yeah,
We got a special guest for like a few seconds.
yeah, your brother isn't that special.
One of them.
Yes. Anyway,
Watch the other one walk
let's
in.
look at
Then we have both of them.
the fossil machines. Oh my god! Not gonna lie, I feel like I just walk into like one of those spin-offs of Transformers. Yeah, they're ancient dinosaurs, but they turn into cars.
I mean, you could make the Beast Wars comparison, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's just like, can we just... What did Hasselberry always say? Hasselberry always said, Dino DNA! Does this mean he can transform into a car?
I don't know.
This is still very weird to me. Yeah, read them. I still was trying to get this.
Okay, let's go. First one is Fossil Machine Skull Convoy, level 8 Earth Rock Fusion Effect Monster, with 2,100 attacks and 1,800 defense. That's an abysmal stat line for a level 8. What the fuck?
Yeah, but what this...
Material 1 rock monster in your graveyard plus 1 level 7 or higher monster. Must be first special summoned with Fossil Fusion. While this fusion summon card is in the monster zone, monsters your opponent control lose attack equal to their original defense. That's an interesting
That
effect.
justifies the stat line. You can make up to 3 attacks on opponents during each battle phase. If this card destroys an opponent monster by battle, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. And those aren't hard once per turns.
No, they are. None of them are once per turn, actually.
So this straight up immediately, probably not even the boss monster of these new set of cards. Oh wait, never mind, it is. But it just goes, haha, fuck you. What?
Yeah, this is very much a quick. I wouldn't say OTK material, but I mean there probably will be an optimized build to make an OTK with this card. But it's still a very powerful card. I mean, the stat line is explained by if they had it any higher, it would just be too overpowered.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't wait
moving
for
on.
it to cock all those super heavy builds. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I found a full super heavy core. Did I tell you
You
that?
probably nicked it from Connor, but anyway.
No, it was. Nah, don't worry.
Oh
Anyway,
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Fossil Machine Skull Wagon, and yes, I just want to make the quick wacky races reference, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Anyway, what was it? This can make up to 2 attacks on monsters. When this card destroys opponent monster, inflict 8. Why do they all have burn damage? Why does this new wave support is like, yeah, burn damage?
I don't know.
I want to
Something about
pretend I'm
cards and burn damage.
Melodious. Or whatever. Fuck's sake. Ugh.
You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one spell, trap on the field, destroy it.
Good enough.
Ha!
Anyway,
You can loop that as well.
oh, now we got the level 4 fusion, so you can point instant fusion this target. When this card destroys opponent's monster of a battle, inflict 600 damage to your opponent with a 14k stat line. Not happening. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one monster that specifically lists the card Fossil Fusion in its text to your deck to the hand. That's pretty good.
Mm.
That's probably why you probably want to instant fusion it and then fusion.
Yeah, I'd say what you would do. You would insta fusion, use this as your rock target, and then summon one of
Oh
the
wait, no,
other
you can't
fusions.
instant fusion it. It must be first special summon by Fossil Fusion. Thanks,
Oh.
Konami. You future-proofed your card. Good job. I'm proud of you. Only if you did the same with really just anything else that's currently in the meta.
Anything else?
Anyway.
God.
Yeah. Anyway, so you want to hear
What are
the
we talking about
bad?
next?
You want to hear the bad news I was hearing that I was cringing over while you read those cards?
What?
They're making a sequel to the Boss Baby.
Well, yeah, they had an animated TV show
But they're making a sequel.
because the TV show did well on Netflix.
They're making.
It was gonna happen, unfortunately.
Let's talk about the Angels. Because
The Angels? Cool. We're not talking about that shit yet. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah, we'll put the third.
Angel 01. Yay.
Oh, what? 01? Oh, Pogs, we're actually. Is this going to support Angel 07? Oh, it does.
Yes, that was what the deck was in the manga. It was based around 07.
I love 07. I used to have the promo card for it because I stole it from the library. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You can special
You can
summon
special summon this card written right.
from your hand by revealing a level 7 or higher monster in your hand. Dark Lord support. While this card is special summoning the monster, so you can choose summon one level 7 higher or higher monster during your main phase. In addition to no, I'm not gonna lie. This is legitimately just really good Dark Lord support.
It's good. It's good fairy support in general.
Because that saves you a monster on summoning the Link.
Yeah, but you can also. Here's the thing. It also supports counter fairies because their boss monsters can now get out easier than having to rely on the
Counter fairies.
because they don't have. You know how they relied on that continuous spell.
I know, but counter fairies.
I know. It's always a pain to heal.
Anyway, oh, and then we got another level 3 angel. Look at it. It's not even a number angel. Eat shit. Not good enough. Anyway, is this card is sent to the monster zone to the graveyard, special on 1 token. You special a token, banish this card from your graveyard, and 1 spell from your hand, special summon 2 more tokens. You can't special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except from your hand. It's stupid.
Yeah, I can only see this being played in counter fairies.
Moving on.
I'm sorry, but I'm breaking the bad news to you now.
Oh, what's this? Infinity spell card? That actually looks kind of cool. Contract with the Void. You could have told me this was a generic, but okay. If you have at least 3 other cards in your hand, discard the entire hand. And then special summon 1 Infinity monster or 1 level 8 Dark Dragon Synchro monster for your graveyard. Oh, no, I take back my clap. No, never mind. This looked good, and then now it's bad.
How's it bad?
You. I mean, yes, you can discard the entire hand, but you're gonna have You're gonna have monsters in your graveyard to activate it.
Yeah, one Infinity monster, but you're already discarding cards from your hand anyway.
Yeah.
With the
But...
new support, which discards itself, making this live immediately.
Infinity players.
You're like, fuck off.
Now we got 2 more Infinity cards. We got Infinity Sage,
Yeah.
which is a level 2 Dark Fiend Tuner. Oh, that's sweet. That's pretty good. During your main phase, discard your entire hand.
Yay! So yeah, I told you. I did tell you, right?
What the fuck?
These cards are so good.
If this card is sent to your graveyard, you can send one Infinity monster from your deck to the graveyard. You must have no cards in your hand to activate and resolve this effect.
These new Infinity stuff is really good.
And then during
Infinity
your draw
Pawn.
phase, if you have no cards in your hand, oh my god, this is actually really good.
You get to place one Infinity card on top of your deck, or set one Void spell trap.
Wait, such as Void?
Yeah.
Isn't some of
Because remember, some of their traps and spells are called Void.
Isn't some of the
named Void.
Infernoid stuff have Void in it?
Let me just quickly look it up. No, they have Noid, Noid.
Ah, okay. Oh, well, I mean, there's
Oh,
Void.
you can search Hell Shadow Void.
Yeah, you can also search Imagination and Apocalypse.
It
And
can search
Banishment.
Into the Void, Contract with the Void. Oh no, here's one Void Seed that is an Infinity card. Oh no, their spells and traps are named Void.
Yeah, this.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You can search Void Trap Hole with this.
you can search. I can see Infinity Infernoids being a thing in future.
Yeah, I mean, considering the fact that there are very little Void spells and traps that have anything to do with Infinities, I can see that.
Huh. Yeah. No, moving on. We have Lolly Ariel before she got killed and then turned into whatever fucking Gishi's law was. If you control an Ice Bear monster, special on this from your hand, that's pretty good. If you control another Ice Bear monster, defense position monsters your opponent controls cannot change the battle positions. If you control an Ice Bear monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special on one Ice Bear token.
Nice, you can loop this into synchros.
Okay, that's enough
Okay.
then. Nah,
It's good.
That's all it
It's good.
does. Oh
What?
yeah, we should mention the fact that they decide, you know what, Fire Wall Dragon needs to be.
A horse.
Yeah. That's it. I refuse to nod any further.
There's no card text revealed either. I don't know why we wanted to bring it up in the first place.
Yeah. And then we have a level resist wall.
Normal trap. You can activate one of this card's name per turn. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle, or card effect, you can have one of those monsters special on any number of monsters from your deck in defense position whose total levels are equal to the level of that target, but their effects are negated. It's bad.
Yeah, you say it's bad, and then you go, wait a minute, what if I played this with Wonder XYZ?
What if I play? Oh wait, I forgot. Spiral Phantasm is a thing, and then Boss Monster is a level 8, and all of the other cards are level 4 normals.
Okay, moving on. Let's finish with a bang. We can finally talk about the Numeronius cards. And Ethan
Numeronius.
is going to be screaming internally because this is only for Pieces of Memories number collection. Which is probably still OCG exclusive.
It still is at the moment.
Can't wait for it to continue to be OCG exclusive.
Anyway, it's a rank 12. The first one is a rank 12 Light Fiend XYZ.
What the
effect
fuck? What? Pardon me, it needs 5 level 12 monsters. What?
Yes. That doesn't make sense. Don't worry. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, destroy one other monster on the field. Second effect, at the end of the battle phase, destroy all other monsters on the field. Then you can special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard in defense position. If this card in your monster zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while it has material and is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one number IC 1000 Numeronia from your extra deck, and if you do attach this card as material.
Wait a minute.
Speaking of said CI number 100,
Yeah, but it has no attack or defense. Where does it get that?
it doesn't.
Oh, look, fuck.
It's weird, I know. Chaos Imaginary number 1000 Numeronia is a rank 13 light fiend XYZ effect monster. Yes, a rank 13. Ignore that.
No.
No, it's 13
I don't think
level.
they can fit that many stars on a...
I don't understand it either. It needs 5 level 13 monsters, which is impossible. If this card is special summoned by the effect of number C1000 Numeronius, it gains 100,000 attack points and defense points during your opponent's turn only. Also, begin applying the following effects when the next turn begins after this card was special summoned. Each monster your opponent controls must attack this card if able, and when your opponent's turn ends, if this card has not battled that turn, you win the duel. When an opponent's monster attacks, you can detach one material from this card, negate the attack, and if you do, gain life points equal to the monster's attack.
Why would you want to negate it?
Because then it hasn't battled.
Yeah, but you see how much attack and defense it has.
Yes, but if it doesn't battle, you just win the duel straight up.
Implying that if they did battle, they would still somehow survive. With that much attack and defense.
Yeah, but you could have all defense monsters, right? And so if it has an attack,
Okay,
you win
so
the
it's
duel.
a safety proof now. Alright, fine.
Yeah, but to get this out is ridiculous. Now let's get on to Numeron Chaos Ritual.
I'm liking this.
Normal spell card during your turn. During the turn, a face-up number C1.
Oh fuck!
You control
Numeron Gate again! Ah!
You can target one Numeron network and 4 number XC's monsters in your possession that are banished or in the graveyard. Special summon one number C1000 Numeronis from the extra deck, but its attack becomes 10,000 and its defense becomes 1,000. Then attach those 5 targets to its material. For the rest of the turn, you can only normal special summon a monster once.
So I'm gonna play a deck around this, but it requires me to play Numeron Gate, and I want to kill myself because it's Numeron Gate.
I know. Fucking stupid. On the bright side, you could just mill the gates out of your extra deck rather than playing them.
I want to make a video.
This game is stupid.
If this ever comes to the TCG, I am gonna play a deck around this. And it's not gonna work, but when it does, it's gonna bring me the biggest shits and giggles I will ever have.
Good old Zexal.
Zexal.
Zexal error is still best error.
Until we get cat support, and then it dies.
We got cat support in Zexal error. What are you talking about?
No, I mean cat as an archetype.
It is an archetype.
It's not.
It's not. It doesn't function, but it's an archetype.
Bullshit, there's an archetype for cats. I'm double checking now. You're probably just thinking, not the same cats. Yeah, I look up cat and I got spiders for some reason. Oh, there you go. Eater. That's not a cat. I don't see cats. Dark Lord. Oh my god. It's an awful lot of non-cats here. Oh, blue cat. Oh. Wow, that's great. Alistair the Invoker, what the fuck? Catapulter, Rescue
You want me to
Cat,
just send
Infinity
you a
Wildcat,
link?
Lock Cat, Cat. I don't. I'm actually.
Again, it doesn't function, but it exists.
Dark Cat with White Tail, Magicat, Cat of Ill Omen, Melfi Catty, Catnip Catty, Catsmith, Fluffle Cat, Cat Ear Tried, Watch Cat, Copycat. Nah, that's what? Whack. Anyway. Oh my god, he actually sent me a link.
Again, it doesn't work, but it exists.
Yeah, because it only exists in the anime.
Hmm?
It only exists in anime, and it lists all the cards that actually has cat in there. All the support cards are anime exclusive.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, oh, it's almost like I did my hit homework.
I didn't.
Yeah, I should know. I spent way too many of English class just going through all these archetypes.
That's right, you did do that, didn't you?
Yeah, Jamie, you could.
You spent your high school looking at Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
No, I just spent my high school just looking at, just reading Wikipedia articles because it's actually more interesting.
Fair. I can't say I haven't done that before.
Now, to briefly mention the new league champion before Ethan shoots himself. So,
I mean, I would more like commit seppuku, but
yeah, the reason I want to bring her up is, one, she's a tank support. Two, she doesn't rip off on another character. And three, she rides a horse.
so we had a centaur, and now we have a person who rides a horse.
But here's the thing, the horse is made of metal.
I'm sure this won't upset someone.
But here's the thing, the horse is made of metal. So
Why?
she can bend metal, effectively. That's her whole entire gimmick.
That's weird.
Yeah, but it's actually quite cool.
She's a metal bender from Avatar.
Yeah, but her kit's quite interesting. Like, to begin with, like, she's initially very slow. She has a very slow walking speed, so you need to get the horse so she actually can move quite fast around. So she can summon the horse, and the horse gives her benefits like movement speed and all that. But then you can reactivate the ability, so it becomes like a leap, and you can do damage in the area, but you give up your horse.
Ah. So it's a kamikaze attack.
Yeah, effectively, yeah. But then yet again, she can become extremely tanky, because while her base attacks are very slow, when she does land base attacks, she can leech armor and magic resist from those targets.
Ah. So it's a kamikaze you can actually survive.
Yeah. And then she can also, like, share her armor stats with someone else and make kind of like a Teric link. And then
Ooh.
anyone caught in between that link, she can reactivate it and stun people.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. So I'm quite interested because she kind of fits into like this traditional role of like, because she has a lance and she rides a horse. She kind of fits a more like kind of a traditional role of being a knight, and that's what I like.
Fair enough. We don't really have that in.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. So pretty much she wears armor, but then she turns that armor into her horse.
Ah, no, it's like Skull Knightmon from Digimon. He uses Scorpionmon to digivolve into his final form, where the parts of Scorpionmon become his weapons.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting concept, and I feel like Riot definitely put more focus in portraying
Thought into this one.
Yeah, Seraphine.
I mean, they were trying to ride the hype train as quickly as possible.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I forgot.
Can't blame them too much on that.
Yeah, I forgot. One of her abilities is Shattering Strike, which allows her to stab forward with her lance, breaking any shields. She's the only other character that can break shields. The other one is Aurelia.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, so yeah. And then her ult is Magnet Storm, so she can erupt into Magnetic Fury, and yank enemies towards her, and then when people are in her field, she can pull them. So she comes like a walking dark hole. It's quite interesting. So I do like it. It's a
Yeah, it definitely sounds good.
so yeah. I like Veil's concept as a character. So I that's the main reason one game, but I want to get back into League because Veil, like, I'm like, all right, they learned what they wanted from Seraphine. Here, they made an actual Veil character who's actually quite interesting. Is not a rip off of a pre-existing character. It's not a marketing stunt. And I was like, yeah, this. You know what? I'm willing to show my support for League if they wanna
Again,
be
yeah.
serious. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. As much as marketing stunts can be very horrible, they can also be very good. So I can't blame Riot for the decision. It's like the way they handled it was fucking poor, though.
And
Anyway,
while
that's
we're on
the
the
end of that.
topic of MOBAs, do we want to talk about the MOBA that people keep thinking is dead but it really isn't?
Heroes of Storm, you mean?
Yes, because the new champion or new hero as I call him is on the PBE, and his name is Hogger. So if you played World of Warcraft, why is that alarm going off? If you played World of Warcraft, you would know Hog.
Like Zayd, no. Zayd's sitting in his room. Why is that alarm going off? Looks behind him, sees the bomb.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but no. So if you played World of Warcraft, he's from there. He's supposed to be like I think one of the first raid bosses that was designed to encourage people who were playing solo at the point to play in parties. Because they made it on purpose that you can't solo it at your
He
level.
was literally the solo killer. He forced people to play in parties, even if it was just for that boss fight.
Yeah.
I actually really like that because that's something that I find is a little too easy to it's a little too easy to play solo in a lot of MMOs right now.
Yeah. So basically, his entire kit is just based around, well, being whacked, to be honest. So he has one where he can swing people at terrain, and then pretty much and knock them away. But if an enemy hits terrain, deal an additional 150 damage and stun them. Then he can throw dynamite. He can go hog wild. So what he does is become unstoppable and uncontrollably spin towards a target direction, ricocheting off terrain.
Huh.
Yeah. So then you got stuff like Hold a Port, which is one of his ults, so you can launch an empowered loot horde with Hogger attached, dealing 150. Yeah. So pretty much it just becomes like a dash. And then you got Shockwave, which does what it does. But then he has this. He has an active he can do called Loot Horde. He can throw a pile of junk that deals 102 damage in a small area and act as terrain for 5 seconds. See, he can create his own terrain and influence his own directional path as well.
That's interesting.
I find that interesting. And then of course I don't think he uses mana. He uses something called Rage. So Rage is gained by taking damage or dealing basic attack damage. Hogger's basic abilities cooldown refresh 1% faster for every 2 points of Rage. Yeah, so I quite like it. They're definitely designed him to be a bit more fun, a little bit more just, yeah. But I do like the fact that it kind of gave him a focus around terrain, because there is characters that have talents that make terrain, and it's always been very niche and useless. I feel like with Hogger's ability to focus on terrain, I feel like this will maybe develop some interesting team comps around these more niche talents.
I mean, I could see it. I don't know if it'll work. It's the same thing as two archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh having synergy. Just because they have synergy doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
What the fuck is this? Peter Dinklage admits he faked dwarfism. I've been on my knees the entire time. That's weird.
Can we just hurry up and do the channel update?
Yes, you do it then. I did all the talking.
Okay, so... Oh shit, I cut myself somehow. we'll ignore that. So yes, me and Zane have started a series. We were planning to do
Yeah.
this for probably months now. I
No, just a
can't
month.
remember when we first talked about it,
Just a
but it
month.
doesn't matter because we started it finally. Yes. What we're doing is we're playing Monster Hunter World from scratch, which has already turned out to be a clusterfuck on my end because uh, I well, you could just watch the video for that. But anyway, so yeah, we started that up. We have recorded 2 episodes already. Yay! And I don't know when to release. We're gonna release it probably sometime next week, so I can have time to edit the videos. Um, that's one thing. I also have updated my channel exclusively as well, because I will be recording just for shits and giggles. Me playing the old Scooby-Doo 100 Freds PS2 game for just random nostalgia.
That's weird.
I played it a lot as a kid,
You're being
so
weird.
fuck you.
Uh,
It was a fun game.
oh my god, still can't believe it's $60 for the Iceborne DLC.
Yeah, we don't have Iceborne at the moment. That's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, the sale's not till like next week anyway.
Oh my god, I just realised.
So.
Right, so Monster Hunter World, it's currently 45 AUD. Or you could buy the game. Oh wait, never mind, no, that's Deluxe Edition. Or you can buy the game. No, wait. Yeah, wait, no, this is right, yeah. Or you can buy the game with the DLC, with the Iceborne Master Edition on top of it, and it's it's like $90. That's $10 cheaper.
That's not too bad.
I feel ripped off.
They're gonna spend all the $10.
Anyway, I hope it goes on sale when I have money. I'm down to $20 down here.
I have a bit of money, but I'm still waiting for this job to actually
Yes,
tell me what is happening.
yes, the
They accepted my application a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't heard shit on when I'm starting. They've been sending me things like, "Oh, set up this, complete these forms," and shit like that.
have you done them?
Right? And I just haven't gotten a shift yet.
Have you done them?
Yes.
Then your man is useless. Anyway.
I think that's the end.
Yeah, that's the end. Remember, everyone, you are our little HogChamps. That's cringe. I don't want to say that again. And it's actually cringe. If you could say that without like feeling anything, I'm
The funny thing is,
surprised.
my mum walked in.
Oh yes, your brother walked in. Are you gonna tell him you
No, my
find
mum
him to
did.
be his little HogChamp? Oh, your mum did. I feel embarrassed.
Hello.
Hi, Ethan's
Yeah, we got a
mom.
second one.
Oh, I feel bad now. Oh.
I'm laughing. I'm having fun. You're the only one who's embarrassed here.
Of course I'm gonna be embarrassed. Oh.
Anyway, that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
See you all, whatever.
Yeah, see you guys.